OkayP because Johnny will be more focused on shutting that down instead of just, outpacing you straight up.
All right, so we're getting into it. Let's see how this goes. I think we already mentioned it, but just keep in mind, this is the second set that they're playing today. Johnny did 3-0 OkayP in winner's side. So OkayP's got to come up with something new here, even though he's looked on fire these past few sets.
Yep, and right off the bat, we see Johnny taking the first set. We also seeing so much just controlling of center stage, right? This is something that I think Johnny's corner pressure is one of his most underrated qualities because he's just such an explosive player. And just here you see some of his combo game, but it always kind of dials back into this right here. Pikachu's in the corner. How did the combo end? It ended with Pikachu in the corner, right? It doesn't end with Pikachu in center stage. So,
yeah, and look, there Johnny doesn't even try to edge guard. He just covers the greedy option like you were talking about and makes it hard for OkayP to make a play. He goes for a read on the second time because he had just seen OkayP go for the ledge, but he still just maintains a lot of control here.
And yeah, so far he's only been hit for trying to cover the ledge, so there you go. Finds the up air though. And this time Pikachu is far enough away to where there's no hope. Even when you go on stage, you're barely there, you're in range of the ledge hop knee. Good SDI on the knee, but it's not going to save you. Johnny not overreaching. He gets the down throw and he just gets off the platform and then just oppresses the position with up airs and nairs.
Oh, and look at those techs by Johnny, making it as hard as possible for OkayP to find a kill. He is able to finally get that last hit and bring it back to 3 stocks to 2, but already a full stock down. Johnny looking completely dominant right now.
Yep, great back air out of shield from Pikachu to close it out, but once again, that was kind of from the back foot, right? Like the way that OkayP closed out that stock was shielding pressure and then finding a back air out of shield. Now we're kind of seeing some center stage, but couldn't really lock S2J down and couldn't really turn it into pressure. So definitely the positional game is what I'm feeling here. That Johnny has more control over the stage. It's not even about the matchup. He's the one in center stage, and center stage wins, you know?
Oh, and he gets the nair into delayed up air to close out that third stock. OkayP on his last stock of game 1 here. Is he going to eat another 3 stock to start the set off? And is that just good for him?
Nope. Looks like he's able to close out a recovery here. This is a match. I mean, who can't edgeguard Falcon, right? But Pikachu can edgeguard Falcon. So finding the right up airs is going to be one of the ways to kind of get there. But if you get the wrong sort of edgeguard setups, Nair is not going to kill Falcon for a really long time if he just keeps recovering higher and higher. So good stuff for him to pick the right set of options to just close out that stock.
Yeah, OkayP has looked extremely practiced in every matchup we've seen from him today, and that's a really impressive. We talked about him having what felt like a very complete game plan, and I think we're continuing to see it here. Although Johnny's able to find that edge guard and close out the game, almost a JV3 stock, but still looking pretty dominant.
I love the way Johnny kind of like fakes going to the ledge. Every time that he was kind of starting that edge guard setup, he would run all the way to the ledge and teeter cancel. And then he would either grab the ledge or dash back to center stage and like shield stop for a bit. And Pikachu was pretty convinced that Johnny was going to the ledge, especially because he showed that a couple times earlier in the game. So when you finally recover back onto the side platform, this time Johnny's not on the ledge. Johnny's sitting there right under you, ready to knee you, right? And it's because his movement beforehand was very convincing that he's going to the ledge, but allows him to stay near center stage. And that's what you got to do to kind of cover those high recoveries, is like trick Pikachu to recovering high without actually committing to grabbing the ledge. And that's when Pikachu's dead. So.
All right, so we jump into game 2. We're going to stick to Battlefield here. A little surprised OkayP didn't want to try a different stage, but
spot dodge. His punish was up throw, up air, wait for the spot dodge knee. It's just like, you're just like so convinced that Johnny's going to go for the big true combos that when he leaves half a beat there and then you get red, it feels bad.
Yeah. You're like, wait, that was my chance to get out? Are you kidding
exactly.
me? Ooh, OkayP with a great little combo here getting started up. Already a quick 90% build.
Oh, an accidental roll there from Johnny, I think, but keeping the pressure going.
Yeah, so this is one of the really interesting things. We talked during the Ben set about how it feels hard for Sheik to challenge a Pikachu that's sort of flying at that short hop height. Falcon has Nair, right? He can just Nair, and if you're trying to fly at him with a Nair, he's going to win. So Falcon has sort of an answer to that crucial part of OkayP's
honestly,
game.
All his aerials. He also has like fade back stomp, like dash back stomp or something, and back air. Back air also does it really well. So a lot of ways to kind of do it, but this is kind of the struggle. Nope, makes it back, gets his jump back. He has another chance here.
And it's interesting, OkayP it doesn't feel like OkayP's found the answer to Johnny maintaining center stage, but it does feel like OkayP's playing a little bit more patient out of the corner,
Right.
and is more able to contest even though he's in a bad position. So, and here you see, look, he holds center stage for at least a couple seconds. We weren't seeing that game one.
Yeah, his corner pressure's kind of improved. He's finding hits off of it, and it's kind of like right there, reads the roll, finds a grab. The turnaround up air has been kind of a staple here in order to cover the tech in place on the platform tech chases. Finding an edge guard situation here. Not an easy up B to cover there. That drift back to the ledge. Johnny, unfortunately, SD's now.
Johnny just decided that it was too hard of an up B to cover, and that's not fair, so he gave him the stock.
Yeah, what's up with that? Ooh, down smash just beating out the stomp this time. That's a Racer's Edge interaction right there.
Oh, these two players playing so tightly against each other right now. It feels like there's seldom more than a wave dash distance between them.
Oh my god.
No room to breathe.
He has no jump here. He actually covered the jump. Does try to cover the high recovery, but gives up the ledge. No big deal here. Pikachu definitely, there's no like free edge guard flowchart, but Johnny seems to have a very consistent way of generally ending in a good spot.
And after getting kind of dumpstered those first two stocks, Johnny able to bring it back to basically even here.
Finding the three different aerial showcase, right? The back air stomp knee. just very meaty hits right there. Getting 80% here. Can't quite get to the ledge, doesn't want to risk it to. Make sure that he prioritizes not getting reversaled here. There's the teeter cancel, goes back to the side platform.
Johnny putting out sort of a wall of aerials. We talked about how Sheik has a hard time doing that, and Falcon really does not.
Yeah.
It seems to be a crucial part of Johnny's game plan is to sort of slow OkayP down by just having a hitbox out that says you can't come here.
Yep. Kind of finding the back air higher percents, the stomps at these like low and mid percents, and the nairs at the mid percents as well. So very clean stuff. Every now and then committing with a knee. There he finds the up air. Kind of dancing around the platform for a bit, just having fun.
Yeah, and I think one of the things I'm seeing from Johnny is he's being very protective of his CC percent.
Yeah.
He's being very careful to not take too much free chip at low percents. And that's like a huge part of what makes him good at this matchup right now, it feels. Yeah, like there, look, he was able to get that CC on the down tilt.
Yeah, and escaping from the nairs at low percents too, like not letting nair to down tilt convert at percents where it doesn't actually convert, right? So it's like when Pikachu goes for like nair into up tilt or nair into up air, he's rolling out stuff, right? So you don't need to find a reversal. Sometimes you just need to mitigate damage. That time though, OkayP is able to close out the game and boom, puts himself on the board against Johnny.
All right, so only the second game Johnny's lost today in his whole run, but it is going to tie up the set 1-1. OkayP looking quite strong right now. I mean, that was a pretty good answer back. You saw him playing a little bit more patient in those situations where Johnny was trying to wall him out. I felt like it was really strong throughout.
Oh, there's the turnaround grab, the turnaround shield, and grabs is facing the other way to kind of get him, but it turns into OkayP's punish all of a sudden. Johnny makes it back 44% to 7 after all said is done. Into a stomp. The reverse up air kind of keeping the combo going. Down throw, doesn't go for the knee. Getting tons of damage off the gentleman into the SD. Johnny keeping it fair.
Keep in mind, Johnny did SD essentially one time last game as well. So Johnny been having a little bit of hard time holding on to his stocks, but so far hasn't punished him too much.
Yeah, it's okay to lose stocks when you're a full stock ahead. It feels a little bit less bad until you lose the game. Then you're like, man, if only I had that stock. You know? Look at that
a great nair.
Early part, yeah. What I'm kind of seeing here is that Johnny wants to stuff the early part of Pikachu's approaching nair with nair, and stuff the late part of the approaching nair with back air or stomp. So you can either space far away from Pikachu and wall with back air stomp, or space right in front of Pikachu's face with nairs.
And it feels to me like OkayP is understanding the challenge that he's facing there with these Falcon aerials, as you're seeing him more and more mixing up by doing the run-up down tilt instead. Right. So looking for that grounded approach when he's getting sort of stuffed out from the air.
There's the back air. Pikachu in an edge guard situation here, trying to close out the stock as soon as possible. Doesn't want to take too much more damage. Johnny reading a spot dodge. OkayP doing a roll instead. Oh, finds a late upper scoop. Can't quite cover the tech roll here, but Johnny maintains center stage. And I'm pretty sure down throw knee only works on that DI in. Kind of a mix-up. It can get really fast. Pikachu can't avoid that. Pikachu's regular get-up is broken. Can't be covered.
Okay, Johnny trying to pick it up here. He's up 3 stocks to 1. He's already put in 75%. OkayP trying to pick up something to give himself a shred of hope, but this is looking really rough.
Oh, that shield poke. It's not fair.
Okay. Yep, this is looking good for OkayP. No, he actually misses it. Almost ends up losing the
Johnny
entire
ran too
stock.
far. Fell off stage. Man, this is where we see Falcon being a tank right here. Even at these percents, Pikachu needs the right moves for the kill, right? Like, you can't just find a soft nair and stuff. Falcon actually lives forever. So 171% was the final count there when he took that last stock, and Johnny answers right back. This is a really good counter pick against Pikachu in general. Makes it really hard for combos to kind of convert into edge guards with that really long horizontal stage that also has platforms to prevent a chain grab. So.
All right, we are going to go to FD here for game 4. I do believe the chain grab works really well on Falcon too, so makes sense that OkayP would want to come here.
Yep. So once again, we're going to see Johnny kind of playing not to just like match the chain grabs punish, right, but to mitigate. Oh my god, he's CC Gentleman while facing the other way there. Almost a really good recovery from OkayP, but doesn't quite reach the ledge there. Johnny's able to close out the first stock.
Oh, and again, we're seeing these down tilts being used really effectively by OkayP to just keep Johnny sort of off kilter. But Johnny's defense so strong, not letting him chain that down tilt into anything else. And that's been a big problem for OkayP. He gets the grab here.
Oh, finding the grab here. Should convert to an up smash, and it does. Pikachu's up smash. Way too strong. Kills.
All right, 3 stocks apiece. Okay. Yeah, OkayP keeping it even. Oh, the nair catches OkayP out of the air. Now Johnny's got him in the corner. Great run-up grab. That's a new one. I don't think we've seen OkayP going for that very much.
Yep, that'll be an FD-specific one because the reward is so much better here. Kind of justifies the risk a little bit more when you can take a whole stock. Doesn't quite manage to convert the up air off stage into the kill, though, so Johnny has another chance here. Oh, man. These aerials, up air, nair, down air, really clean conversion there. Closes out the whole stock.
Yeah, and one thing I want to point out really quickly, earlier in the set, we talked a lot about the approaching, like, run-up down tilt. Now what we're seeing is more fake run-up and then dash back down tilt, or wait in place for a second down tilt. And it seems like OkayP is looking for Johnny to find that offbeat to try to move in. Ooh, and look at the up smash beating out the back air. Yep. Johnny able to reclaim position, but not close out the stock.
There's a really cool kind of push and pull between these two, right? They're kind of trying to pull the other one into them while taking as much stage as they can. You kind of like want to move forward to take the stage, not necessarily to run into your opponent. So if your opponent can move back and response over and over again, you take free center stage, and then you get to play your favorable interactions. Like the way Pikachu gets big damage is by calling out an approach with up smash, right? Like that's a way bigger opening than approaching with nair. So very cool to kind of see both players kind of push and pull back and forth.
Yeah, and OkayP able to find another up smash to maintain a almost full stock lead. Johnny trying to eat into it right now. Good recovery from OkayP, but Johnny maintaining corner pressure here. Again, covering the greedy option.
Into the grab, into the up throw, into the double nair. Nope, just get the up air there to close it out. OkayP with a really clean punish game on FD, showing why that's one of the stronger counter picks that you can get. Interestingly, the second counter pick, right? The first counter pick was actually Battlefield. So OkayP saving that one for game 4 and allowing us to bring it all the way to game 5 here.
Yeah, absolutely. And so OkayP forcing the only player today to force Johnny to a game 5. Now the question becomes, can he force Johnny to a second set and actually reset the bracket here? Johnny does get his choice of stage here. I'm imagining Dreamland might be the pick. Though, I mean, Johnny's looks so strong on every stage, but so we'll just have to see.
Yeah, could be Yoshi's, but it's probably Dreamland, right? We'll have to wait and see. How you feeling, Johnny? What do you want?
All right, it is in fact Dreamland. We're going to continue to play out this spacing game that both players have sort of opted into.
Yep.
But now Johnny has platforms to play with where if he feels a little over-threatened by OkayP's approach, he can retreat to the platform, and he can also make additional mix-ups with his approaches.
Yeah, a lot of OkayP's punishes. It wasn't just that FD has a really long chain grab. It was just that like these edge scenarios where you get like up aired would just lead to like these inescapable juggles that send you off stage and kill you. But now they're going to lead to kind of platform tech chases, which give you a lot more to play. Johnny does find his own edge guard, sending him Pikachu off stage and getting a knee. But Pikachu's not even close to dead. Okay, he actually reads a crazy angle, the straight down into down forward to the ledge. That's what's get red, and OkayP loses stock there.
Yeah, actually, how did Johnny read that? That's so stupid.
Sometimes you don't know exactly what you're reading. You're like, I don't know what the fuck this character is going to do. He's going to do some bullshit. He's going to get to the ledge. So I'm just going to go there. Oh, going way down there to avoid the forward air. Johnny actually gets paid off of the kill, but he homie stocks it. Too kind. I kind of feel like he deserved that stock because he like hella tricked him. But I kind of understand that it feels bad to get a free stock like that, but jeez. He actually dies all immediately. And just like that.
OkayP did not like receiving a homie stock, it appears.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, don't you ever.
Don't you ever. Oh, and he comes in. Johnny having trouble getting back to the ground. He's actually getting juggled pretty hard here, even with the platforms.
Oh, he could be dead here again.
And he is 17%.
No homie giving up of the ledge there from OkayP, right? Just
OkayP wants this reset.
Yeah, don't you ever.
Okay, Johnny stuffs him out.
This is a good time to brute force your way through. Any trades is very favorable for Pikachu here. Getting Falcon to 40-50% before your last stocks can be really nice. Just like that.
Or just killing him?
Or just killing him. Killing him is pretty nice as well. Finding another Nair, carrying all the way to the other side of the stage. And now Johnny is in very dangerous territory as any aerial is going to send him really far off stage. This might be it. Not quite. Johnny going for it all the way out there is going to cost him his life with the charge up smash. OkayP resets the bracket.
Pay up mods. That's all I got to say. After a 7% choice here in OkayP for OkayP, we got some people making some money. Holy moly! I am part of that 7%. I only bet like 50, I think. But I was just like, that's too damn high. But
yeah,
you know, I'll take my points. Let's go.
Hilarious.
I think it's like something like 280,000 points, channel points lost by viewers who didn't believe in the rat. How dare you?
Yep.
There are some people that are going to be DMing Johnny tonight. We need to stop with the homie stocks. I had points on that. I was gonna get the cow skin. Are you kidding me, Johnny?
Get the cow skin. So true. That's so funny. Damn. That's brutal because the worst part is, you know, the Johnny believers are going to bet on Johnny again, and he's going to win, and it's not going to matter. Your points are already gone. You can't bet the same amount this time. You don't have as much, and your win is going to give you 100 points. Get bopped, everyone.
That's rough for you. Also, jokes aside for a moment, can we talk about this run from OkayP? Yeah. Who is this guy? Are you kidding me? You're going to come in here, and after S2J loses one game the entire tournament, you're going to take his winner's side set and force him into a grand
3-0 versus you.
Yeah, including 3-0 versus you. OkayP looking absolutely insane right now. And, I mean, sky's the limit, right?
Yeah. Definitely a lot of good stuff happening here. Johnny taking a second to kind of recompose himself, saying, why did I homie stock after tricking my opponent off stage and killing him? I always think it's funny that, like, because, like, obviously it's hard to determine what is an unforced error and what's a forced error. But there's one set in particular in my mind. It was Mango versus Leffen. And Mango's just, like, corner pressuring Leffen. He, like, has him on the ledge. He, like, ledge dashes into a back air, gets sent off stage. Ledge dashes, gets, like, forward thrown off stage, comes back. Like ledge dashes, like, gets clipped by a back air, falls on the ledge, and then, like, kills himself and dies. And then Mango homie stocks. And I'm like, well, you were trying so hard not to let him back. And now that he doesn't make it back, you succeeded in your endeavor. You deemed that he should have made it back. Like,
all right, so it is going to be reset here. We're going to go back to Battlefield for Game 1 once again. Keep in mind, Johnny obliterated OkayP in this Game 1, right? It was almost a 3 stock. I think he took 11% on that last stock. So
yeah.
What a turnaround from where that was way back when.
Yeah, definitely seems like OkayP He's got that tenacity, right? He can kind of withstand the hurt and just come back and keep fighting. Especially, it was a 3-0, and then it was a brutal game 1, and it was like, huh, this might be doomed, but no.
Oh, the reversal? OkayP taking this all the way to the bank, catches the tech in place as well. Okay. Johnny chilled him out for just a moment there.
Everybody relax. It's only 80%. All right. It's like, geez, that's quite a costly mistake. And that one too is like that reversal came from Johnny trying to cover the ledge and OkayP going to the ledge slightly sooner, right? So it's like that's where the real costly mistakes come. When you try to cover the ledge but you fail to cover the ledge, you're gonna take damage.
Oh, Johnny this time tries to read that he's not gonna go to ledge, and OkayP very careful there, does take the ledge, and Johnny's read doesn't get paid off, and he's going to get punished hard for it.
Oh, edge guarding Pikachu, man. What a menace. We've seen time and time again. People overreach quite a little bit in order to try to close out stocks, and Pikachu getting a lot of damage off of it. So Johnny here is going to have to find an answer, either fall back to more conservative play or really start to hit those timings in those reads.
Okay. Johnny using the platforms really effectively here. This is something we didn't see as much last set. He sort of just played the ground game no matter what. But here he's retreating to the side platforms and actually catching OkayP, diving pretty deep in to try to hit him in a lot of situations here.
Yep. Yeah, the platforms are kind of interesting versus Pikachu because, like, in theory, you don't really want to deal with the up air, right? Like, Pikachu's up air, one of the best moves in the game, really. So if you spend too much time on platforms, you're going to be spending time dealing with the up air. However, Pikachu's diagonal movement is not that good, and if you force Pikachu to full hop at you and, like, nair, that's not very good. And if Pikachu has to run whole stage in order to get under you before she can up air, then that's not very good either. So you kind of have time to go to the platform just for a little bit, and then kind of utilize that small amount of time to your advantage.
Ooh. OkayP able to find the tech on the side platform, but Johnny in pretty strong control here in this third stock. He's going to find the grab into the up air. That won't kill yet, but a good edge guard situation once again.
Yep.
Oh, Johnny doesn't
good
hold
edge
on
guard
that.
situations haven't been that good as time
True.
goes on. So I think this is a matchup where I'm not sure we've seen a player really have the flowchart figured out, right? It's like it's always been kind of hard to. Oh, the little edge cancel there, a little saucer. I don't know if you saw it. I think Venti lost 60k.
Yeah, 60k.
Like,
yeah. Rip Venti. Sorry, bud. That's
rip
rough.
the cow skin rug, dude. It was coming.
It was close. Oh, okay. OkayP. He continues to play this like approach game really effectively, and I'm really impressed by how he does it with the varied approaches and then also the movement options that he picks to really make it unclear when he's coming in and how he's coming in. Johnny has done a great job of stuffing it out throughout this game, but it's just so hard. He's down to last stock. OkayP looks strong. You know he's one gimp away.
Oh, could have found a short hop knee, but wasn't quite positioned for it, so has to go for the up air instead. Doesn't want to throw this one away. You see kind of opting for the slightly more conservative play. The back air, we're still like 3 away of those before it kills. And this time, catches it on the up B. Yup, finding it right at the edge, does close out the stock. And Johnny puts himself on the board. Once again, taking game 1. Not as decisive as last set game 1, but same result. Game is a game.
Slightly different voting here from the bets here. Kind of interesting.
Right.
Interesting. You people are sheep.
No 14-1 odds this time around. Yeah. I mean, what are you gonna say? We realized the error of our ways as a people, right? Like this Pikachu.
Venti bet all 80 back on Johnny again, guaranteed.
All 80 points.
All right, so Johnny once again able to take game 1, establish that lead for himself, much less decisive than it was last set, and we saw how that set turned out. Can Johnny find a different approach? I do think he's playing a little bit more conservative. We're seeing a few more rolls out of scrap situations. We're seeing a couple more retreats to platforms. So I do think Johnny is sort of recalibrating how he's approaching the game and the matchup. So I do expect a lot more, but we'll see.
Yep. No, I agree. And we also saw from the last set just how strong this counter pick was, right? Because last time he saved it for game 4. This time he's going to cash in on it right away. And this is going to be interesting to me to see if Johnny kind of comes into this game with a little bit more of an answer, because I do think this is like totally doable if he can like play around certain options. But the punish game is absolutely brutal. So
yeah, this one's just gonna be tough, right? Like that's all there is to it. But not out of the realm of possibility for sure.
Right.
Great. These stuffs by Johnny to find those nairs.
That's a 2-hit nair way out there too. Reads the up B onto stage. Pikachu goes to the ledge, and that's enough. Not quite for a kill though.
Okay, Johnny. I just said I was playing a little bit more conservatively, and he didn't like that. He's gonna show me a quick Falcon kick out of the corner.
Yeah, he's like, don't you ever tell me that I'm playing like a baby.
How dare you? All right, OkayP able to close that one out with just a simple edge guard. Got him way off stage before that, so pretty easy to close out. Johnny, once again, at a deficit on this stage.
Yep, and having trouble finding these grabs too. OkayP kind of finding these nair into roll or nair into dash back, and kind of pretty tough to whiff punish that stuff. Johnny does find the stock though, keeping it pretty even here.
Pikachu got so exploded by that knee. He was dead so fast.
Yeah, I love the noise too. Pikachu's like death sound is brutal. So.
Okay, great little chain grab there, catching Johnny in one grab and taking it all the way to 100%. Johnny with a clever recovery to avoid the edge guard, but he's still at a huge deficit here.
Yep.
That upward angled F tilt has been doing work for OkayP throughout this set.
Ooh, brutal miss right there. That's 40% something. SD. No homie stock this time. Johnny's going to hold on to that one. You know what? That was your mistake this time. And last time it cost me a lot.
I wouldn't have to still be playing right now. OkayP able to close it out with an up smash, keeping it super even despite the really harsh SD.
Oh, finding the up air. Down tilt. Really nice extension there, getting a ton of damage. Maintaining his good position, trying to knee the down smash. That's really tough to time. Johnny, I don't know, he's looking in control right now, finding the nair into knee. That's the conversion you want at that percent. This is a big lead on FD now.
All right, OkayP recognizing he's at a deficit, looking for this dash dance game. He appears to feel really confident in it. Those wave dashes that he's mixing in, just keeping Falcon guessing. It looks really good, and he finds the grab off of it, so big punish.
Convert into the double nair into offstage. Nope, just finds it all the way into the up smash, which gets the kill. And that's a brutal chain grab. That actually just leads all the way to the kill.
Dude, how is his party hat not crumpled after all those up throws? I'm just saying. Oh, another grab. Here we go. The single jab reset into the grab. Johnny in deep trouble here. How's he going to get out of it?
Oh my god, he kind of gets out, but only to fall back into loving arms. And to the nair, into the up air. This is probably going to close it out. A brutal counter pick. Great couple chain grabs to end it. Johnny found himself a lead, but OkayP found what he was looking for, right, in those last two stocks. And yeah, you just need to find two. And then just like that, the game's over. OkayP back on the board. We're there.
But that counter pick is out of the way. You know, that was 2-0 to deaths back to back. He did have like a little bit of a drop on that last one, but he picked it right back up. And that's not something you're going to be able to reliably count on any other stage here. So Johnny needs to just brush that one off, jump back into his counter pick, and see if he can close this out.
Yep.
I will say, OkayP is 3 for 3 on his counter picks. So he's feeling confident when he picks the stage and as he jumps into a game that he's set up.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal, including the counter pick that one of them was Battlefield, right?
Yeah, right.
He just like lost on Battlefield, counter pick Battlefield and won. So when it's on his terms, he's feeling pretty good. This was the counter pick that Johnny went for in the first set that went well for him. This can be a pretty brutal Pikachu stage in general in all matchups, I think. We'll see if he can kind of make it work this time around.
The up air catching the stomp on the side platform. Johnny able to get out without actually taking too much. That's like one of the lowest damage combos that OkayP's gotten this whole set.
Right.
Because he's just been so clean with it.
And Johnny kind of work around these down tilts now. That's tough because even when you hit Pikachu with like a second hit in air, Pikachu's crouch canceling because Pikachu's doing down tilt, right? So it's hard to convert off of it. You need to like call it out with a stomp or something, which is terrifying because Pikachu is nairing every time.
All right, another SD there from OkayP. Keep in mind, he did SD once that last game, but ended up winning anyway. This time he misses a ledge dash, gonna give up the stock there. Johnny, again, not interested in the homie stocks anymore for some reason.
For some reason, I can't
I don't know why.
Put my finger on it. Yeah. But something's changed. It must be the wind or something, the star positions.
Ooh, clever by Johnny to actually drift back at the last second there when it looked like he was going for as deep as possible, and to drop through the platform rather than landing on it.
Immediate dash grab out of that up B there. Johnny's finding a lot of damage here. A lot of stray hits, no huge conversion until he finds the kill there. Johnny suddenly looking in pretty good control. I feel like he's kind of figured out his footing a little bit, found how to control the Pikachu's pace in neutral, and I don't think the punish game has like skewed one way or the other. It's just kind of he's figuring out how to avoid getting hit a little bit more.
Yeah, the problem with the punish game and trying to get it to skew one way is that if you just one versus one, it's like really hard to make any kind of difference, right?
Yeah.
They just both insta-kill each other, it seems.
What the heck? And he finally calls that out, gets the roll on as Pikachu tries to go to the ledge. That was from too far away to kind of do the option select. The second up B is the one that got to the ledge. So good stuff to Johnny for getting that call out. I feel like he's been doing the ledge hop knee a lot, and this is the first time he did the roll on.
All right, so 3 stocks to 1. Johnny looking more dominant than he has in what is this, 8 games or something. Yeah. So he's got to be feeling pretty good right now. Let's see if he can close this out.
Ooh, finding the quick jab to grab into more damage. We've seen that up throw, up air re-grab a few times, kind of allowing for even more damage. It's like a pseudo chain grab, right? So getting all the way to 72% before dropping his stock, but he still has a full stock lead. All
right, OkayP knows he has to play conservatively here, get through the CC percents, but instead he just goes for a side B. I imagine that was a missed input, and Johnny's going to punish all the way to the bank. 2 stock here on Johnny's counter pick.
Forbidden punishing of the Pikachu tech in place. Never been done before, even on a read. Never been done before. So really good stuff to him to actually land the knee at the perfect timing there and take the game on his counter pick. This time he doesn't have to fear the FD counter pick on the game 4. OkayP is going to have to find a counter pick on a slightly less powerful stage. Might go back to Battlefield like he did in the first set. Might go to FOD. Oh, he goes to Dreamland. Crazy. I guess he won there too last
He did.
So, yeah.
All right, so we're in here for game number 4. Johnny's up 2-1. He's looking to close out the tournament right here, but OkayP has something to say about it. Opens up with this clean combo to start things off. Gets the crouch cancel on the get up attack. Quick 70%.
Yep. And Johnny's in trouble here finding the reverse up air. Oh, this could be bad. No, okay. Pikachu's really hard to punish there. So Johnny, I mean, he's rewarded with the second lease on life. Doesn't get any punish on Pikachu. See how much damage he can get here.
Back air. Oh, but the Nair comes out before the second back air, so Johnny can't keep himself safe with wall outs. OkayP picks up the combo once again. Falcon, terrible recovery. It's really tough for him to make anything happen. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Smashes the wrong way. That's kind of a tricky, like, ambiguous drift situation. I'm sure you can just wait and react, especially because you don't actually have to up smash before Falcon lands. You can just wait and confirm. But it is tricky if you're trying to get the up smash as soon as possible. Johnny taking a lot of damage. He's a full 100% ahead, and it feels like they're both equally close to dying.
Ooh, but that edge cancel on the side platform of Dreamland, that's something OkayP's used a couple times to find those back airs, and that's been closing him out stocks, so good stuff there.
Oh, the reverse up air again? Oh my god, he almost fell and grabbed the ledge. That would have been a kill right there. Doesn't quite get there in time, though. Still looking very comfortable in these bigger stages, right? He doesn't need, you know, a chain grab in order to cheese his way to a win. He doesn't need the small stage in order to find just the gimp setups. He seems to just go toe-to-toe with Johnny here.
Yeah, he's just playing, you know, a straight-up game, absolutely, and looking really strong doing it.
Now he's making it hard for Johnny to be the one to close out this stock. Finding the Falcon kicking to an up air. Doesn't feel like he's that close to getting a kill here, even though he knocked him off stage pretty far. The edge guard is just so tough.
Oh, and that F tilt, once again, the upward angled F tilt doing so much work for Pikachu. This time, Johnny able to get to the ledge. I think one thing maybe we haven't talked enough about this set is just how great Johnny's defense has been. he has basically gotten gimped 0 times this whole set.
Right.
Even there, right? Like that's after a big combo. OkayP has to get multiple hits off stage. It just seems like Johnny is making OkayP work so hard for every kill.
Yeah, he's had some really good up Bs too, like different drift mix-ups and stuff. So even at times when he gets off stage at low percents, he still makes it back. So huge way to sort of mitigate the damage that you could be taking. But Johnny is still finding himself at a deficit despite that good defense. OkayP having a really good punish game outside of Gimps, right? So.
Okay. OkayP able to find the ledge once again. Johnny trying to be a little bit conservative there. This time he goes for the Falcon knee out of the corner. Falcon kick, I mean.
Yeah. I like the pull back on the Falcon kick. Maybe could have forward smashed. I always wonder because like sometimes you just need the pull back, and forward smash also pulls back, but then kills your opponent. You know. So.
This time Johnny able to find the hard knee punish on the down smash in order to take that stock and bring it back to basically even. Johnny got to be feeling good after going down early in this game and knowing that he's been able to play the tank pretty well throughout this set.
Yeah. Oh, really good stuff there. Johnny's kind of playing this mix-up where he shields in air, and then he either rolls out or he back airs out. And when Pikachu kind of like cross up nairs, he's not sure now, do I want to go back to chase the roll, or do I want to swing in place to beat the back air? And Johnny seems to be kind of coming out ahead on that defensive mix-up right there, which is pretty good because that means you don't really have to figure out a way to force your way into your opponent if you can just win the mix-up defensively.
Yeah, and Johnny's been doing a great job of that. He's been playing a lot of the wall-out game. He does go in once in a while, but it's more as a hard read than it is as like a set part of his game plan.
Yeah.
All right, Johnny, he's on tournament point right here. He just needs one more stock. He's already got Pikachu at 80, and he finds the knee.